What's going on, guys? Vinny Prime here, and we're back with another episode of ARK Survival Evolved on the Center, the Super Vanilla map. Super Vanilla Center Island Center map, something like that. Anyway, so here's the base that we started putting together yesterday, and I thought we'd do a bit more. I kind of experimented with this as a good idea for kind of a, I don't know, a flyer landing zone, maybe? Something like that. Because it's pretty easy to expand, and I'll show you how I did it. We're probably going to have a couple of them. I wonder if I do another one right here. We might start with another one here. So let's get rid of 3 of these from the center. I think this is the center. Yes, and we'll hook up. So yeah, 3 I think is the ideal size. Hey, come to me. Yeah, and so let's go through this. Thanks for joining me again. If you guys like the episode, please don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, comments, ideas, put them in the comment section down below. And if you want to see some more, please subscribe for daily content. We definitely don't need all these torches on us. We are going to need more railings though. Okay, so... what? That's not even the right kind of direction. Okay, so... what are you doing? It didn't do this once when I wasn't recording, and now I'm recording it. It's like, hey, I'm going to stop wherever I want. Really? Okay. You get to go over here now. Great, okay. Put that like that. Let's grab a ramp. Let's run over here. Let's press this button off the screen, which is probably going to make us lose sound for a second. Dandy, okay. Did I even grab ramps? I just wanted to grab some ramps. I don't want this or this anymore. Let's grab 5 ramps. We only need 3. Let's go this. Then let's go like this. And then let's get out our demo gun and let's grab that one and that one. Beautiful. Let's put our demo gun away. No accidents will happen today. And now we can place 3 ramps. Go. So I also boxed in this entire thing here. You can kind of see through the water there. We can jump in. The whole thing is boxed in. It took a lot of ceilings, but it just means stuff doesn't fall through as often. So we've got that. Let's switch into some stairs. Can't remember. Did I just do 3 on each side? I did. So that's 3 there. So then we can just go 3 in every direction. Something like this. Lines up perfectly. And I thought, and I don't know how we're going to do it, but we might fill this whole area with these kinds of things. Thought that might be kind of fun. But this one, this big kind of circly hexagonal shape we've done will probably be our main crafting area, I guess. Question mark, I'm out of it. How many do we use? Over 50 for that? That's crazy. I didn't think I'd been using that many. I've had to make quite a few of these today. Sweet, so that's looking baller. Let's jump on our RG, let's have a quick look. Perfect. S plus is amazing. Look at S plus. S plus is amazing. Let's see if I've got some more railings. There's also on the bird, but there isn't anymore. Thought I made a lot. I did make a lot. Very heavy. What if I throw them? Are they still very heavy if I throw them? Can I get on my bird? Throw them again. Super strong Argentavis. Park them up here. Let's put half on the bird. Take half for ourselves. Let's stop glitching out on his back. Then I thought something else we might do today is start looking at... We're going to need some more resource dinos. So we might chuck together a taming pen. I don't know how I want to do it. We might even look at getting into a Stargate. Because I want to get some snails and stuff for cementing paste from the redwood biome. But I don't really want to fly back and forth every snail, so if we could, you know, drop them at Morb's base or something like that, then it's a lot less back and forth trips. Picking up what I'm putting down. Did you guys see, actually, did you guys see that epic poop stack? That bird is talented. Okay, so the last touch is to get some of these torches down. I'm not going to box it in today because, well, I'm not going to box it in on screen because it's a lot of swimming around and bore and stuff. I'm sure you guys can imagine how I boxed it in pretty easy. Why? One thing I'm not sure of is why some of these torches go all the time. Place these down. I wonder if it's because I turn them on. What happens if I change settings? Oh, you can change their intensity as well. Enable auto on off. Do I have to do that for all of them? Because if I do, I'm not going to. Interesting. Okay, anyway. So yeah, that's kind of how we do. I wonder, are these ones on the new settings? No. Turn their intensity all the way up and see how different they are. Oh yeah, it's definitely brighter. Anyway, let's leave them. See what happens. I'm gonna leave them. So, what do we need for a Stargate? Let's go and, well, actually, I was gonna say let's go and place a ancient work, whatever it is, ancient bench, ancient 400 metal, 50 crystal, 50 electronics. So we're gonna need to get into a fabricator to make some electronics, which we can do. Let's see, I've been left some metal crafting today. Yes, so we can pull that metal out of there. Let's go into our smithy. All the resources. What do we need? Actually, what do we need for a fabricator? Fab. I want to learn an S+ fabricator. Have. We're making the crafting table then, I think. Fab. S+ fabricator. Pull select the resources. What do we need? Spark powder, crystal, oil. What do we have? Spark powder. Crystal. I don't know if we have any crystal, do we? Oh yeah. Oil. Oil might be the odd item out. We don't have any oil. Spark powder, crystal, oil. And cementing paste, which we have a bunch of, and ingots, which we have a bunch of. Inventory. Chuck some of this out here. So we're gonna have to get some oil, so we could go diving for it, I guess. I'm super slow. I wonder... we could take beeves. Have we named him? Timber? Yes, we could take Timber. How fast does he swim? No, he's pretty slow and there's dangerous stuff down there. So I do know of one place we can go to get oil. That is danger free. Wonder if we take the Argentavis. His weight's pretty decent. What's our bird's weight like? 7? That's not bad. Let's take this guy. We don't need too much of it. And he's pretty quick. So we can just zoom on over there. So we're gonna head down to the... It's not the snow biome, but there's kind of a little iceberg island. That's, I think, where we're gonna try and head. Iceberg Island. It's a good name. I kind of thought about building down here because there's lots of flat spots. And I have actually built here down in this area on a previous center map server that we had in our community. Before I was doing YouTubes and stuff. And it's a pretty good spot. I think Moore was building just across from me too. Which is pretty baller. There's a lot of... One thing I see a lot of on this map is a lot of Paraceratheriums on top of weird rocks. It's like they like to be high in the air. I don't know if that's a thing. Seems like it'd be a thing. Fiomia Central. Okay. Hey there, Rhino guy. So here we're at Iceberg Island. Yeah, so actually just on this ledge here is where I built one time. And more built over there. There's a waterfall right in front of us. Can't really see it from here. Oh, you can, right there. He built up there, it was pretty cool. Here, but here is all the oil. We don't need too much straight away. But I guess we'll need to make some gasoline for the fabricator to run on until we get electricity going. And I mean, then we need to decide as well what kind of electricity we're gonna go for, because, well, we don't have to just use a generator. We've got the reactors, which are wireless or can be wireless. What is all this junk? We don't need this. We don't need that. And we really don't need most of that. We don't need these sleeping bags. Let's throw this all away just for the sake of the trip. How are we looking? Much better. Where's some more oil? We might grab some polymer while we're here. I can always use some of that, I'm sure. Probably stacks pretty well, so it probably lasts a long time. Let's... Okay, I feel like that's probably enough oil to start. How does our crossbow fare against killing some of these penguins? If we can kill them before they run away, that would be awesome. I swear I just saw like a lot of them. Hey guys. I've got this sweet crossbow. And I think I only have trank darts for it. Oh no, I have some normal arrows. Nice. Will this kill you? Yes. What about you? Oh, that's not even going to register. Oh, what? Oh, you took that like a champ. Okay. Not going to plant. Let's just kill them all with our bird. Oh, he fell off the cliff. Can I have the polymer, please? Nice. Can I hit him? Hit him that time. Whoa, he's just taking him, man. Epic. Oh, we're even getting levels and everything. All the polymer. Okay. How much do we have? 260? That's not a lot. This is another significant group. Nope. I feel like that's a pretty good amount. I feel like that's a good start. There's a penguin on the beach. You, sir. It's your lucky day. You get to help me out. And it's raining, great. I love it when it rains. Okay, so we have some polymer, which isn't what we came for. We have some oil. We now have everything we need to make a fabricator. Apart from stamina, we don't have enough stamina to make a fabricator, but that's okay. We can fix that. But so then we need to use the fabricator to make electronics. Whoa, flying T-Rex! Did you guys see that? What level are you, T-Rex guy? I feel like flying T-Rexes are pretty rare. 102. Junk. But what was I saying? So we're going to use fabricator to make electronics. So for 50 electronics, we're going to need 3 times as many silica pearls, I guess. So we're going to need 150 silica pearls, which should be pretty easy to get with our gather rates. And we can get those on the streams between the islands that we live on. So that's easy enough. And then for that we'll also then need more metal ingots, which we can do too. So that's pretty good. It's a pretty good plan, I think. Where are we going to put the fabricator? We also need to make gasoline. We only need like 2 gas, really. So we can put some gasoline on while we're making stuff and things. While we're making stuff. Here's our base. Coming in for a landing. Might have to get some more metal up and going too. Okay, let's land. Let's pull resources. Let's pull all the oil we got. Let's take most of that along with some hide and put it in this refining forge, which we're using to make metal and charcoal. Take these metal ingots, let's put them in here. Put this away. We'll then fab. Okay, alright. Now, let's put our fabricator over on here. So I think I don't really know how I want to do this. I guess we'll put well, you know, it helps. I don't know how you guys like to play stuff, but it helps, I find, usually if you bring the item with you. I mean, I don't know for sure, but I really didn't want to grab that out, and let's take that. And then we're also going to need silica pearls, so I guess we might... Oh, that was unfortunate. Let's go ahead and place this guy. Quite large. I mean, we could put it by the steps here, but I feel like it's not going to be the most attractive thing. I mean, it could fit alright actually. It's kind of the perfect size. If I can get it just right. Looks pretty good. Yeah, we might go with that. Not bad placement. Put our gasoline in here, and now we're going to need to get some silica pearls. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go hunt down the best spot, and I'll bring you guys back while we gather some. BRBs, peeps. So we're just coming up on this ruins now, and this is usually... Must be Lane's boat. Lane's base is just up in there. This is usually the best kind of spot, I think, for silica pearls. Can't really see a lot of action in there. Let's have a look. We probably should have brought the Quetzal and the beaver. Oh. Are you gonna be a concerned guy? He's right by the silica pills. I wonder if we look out the other side first. Don't really want to take on a croc. I don't know how aggressive the baryonyx is, but they don't look pleasant, I can tell you that much. So we just need like 150. But we may as well get, you know, a usable amount. Oh no, look, there's one right there as well. Are you an angry dinosaur? Yes, you are. You're gonna cause trouble, aren't you? What level is he? 2 something, not bad. Quit it. Leave me alone. Go away. Quit it. Leave me alone. Go away. Quit it. Leave me alone. Nice. Okay. Let's just dunk our heads in and have a quick look. How dangerous could it be? What? Mega Piranha. Okay. Not a great start. Can you die? Might have to upgrade our armor here shortly too. So we actually stand a chance. Okay. There's a silica pearl. Let's go for it. Just grab it and see what happens. Used to be that these were double stacked. They are still double stacked, so you can harvest it twice. Any more? Yes, there's one. Let's go that one too. I mean, we've already got enough, but we're going to be a little bit greedy. We're going to get a bit more than we need. We should probably breathe. That is probably also a recommended idea. Breathing is good. Is that all of the silica pills? I feel like I'm just not seeing that. There's one. Oh, there's more over there. Oh no. That's just stuff loading in. I've got my view distance turned down a little bit because of this potato graphics card I've got. Whoa, hey guy, you look angry. I'll just leave him alone. Well. It's looking pretty good. Let's head around the coast a little while. Maybe we can grab another batch. I really don't like being in the water though, it's quite dangerous. Let's stop here. There must be some more. I remember there being a lot more than this. Is that some right there that I just didn't see? Kind of pulsing like silica pearls. I mean, it could be fish, but let's check it out. Let's see how close to the water we can get. Oh, that's not ideal. Anything? It's not looking good. Not looking good. That's okay, we've got enough. Hey there, bird guy. Let's get away from this mega piranha. Because I don't really feel like being eaten by fish. I eat fish, I don't get eaten by fish. Oh, it's 5:10 as well. Okay. We're on the road again. So on the map, this place is right here. 4550? 4552, 3-ish. Pretty good spot for some easy pearls now. I'm sure you'd get way more in the deeper ocean. But, you know, right now we just need a few. We just need to get our gate up and going, and then we can get around a bit easier. So, I mean, now that I think about it, we really need 2. Wow. I mean, this actually, what am I talking about? This is just for the bench. This isn't even really enough to get the gate going. I don't know what we need for the gate. Probably more. Okay, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Let's go over to our fabricator. We're going to need some metal. So let's grab our quetzal. Some metal. Ingots. What have you got for ingots? 33. You can stop following me now. You can come with me. Flap, flap, flap. Flap, flap, flap. Okay. You don't want to land, do you? I got this thing so close to the water that the birds don't like to be on it. Let's turn it on. Crafting. Composites. Electronics. Let's craft 100. I think that's a pretty good start. Okay guys, I'm going to get these crafted up and then we'll make the ancient bench. I will be right back. BRBs. Okay, so we have the first lot of electronics made up. I'm gonna jump back over to this base, because we're gonna need a bunch of metal for this, if I read correctly. What else do we need? We need ancient 50 crystal. So let's take that and make that. Take that stuff with us. And we'll go and place this on our new base. Okay. Of course, you're not going to land here, are you? So we'll land on the top. Probably shouldn't park on the fire, not a great idea. Let's go ahead and... You're going to be one of those ones that doesn't like to place by anything. Pick this railing up. Get a better view. Doesn't look very straight if you ask me. Better. Go ahead and place that right there. Let's get our railing out. So what do we need for a Stargate? Crafting, ancient. Ingots, 10 electronics, so we've got enough electronics, there should be more crafted. We've got enough of that. We need 100 obsidian, 200 metal, so really we just need obsidian. But, I mean, we want 2, so... Crafting, ancient, Stargate, no, we're going to need to make that, we need more crystals, so... Crystal and obsidian is the only thing we don't have 2 of, so let's... Jump back on quetzal. Probably flying up to this volcano over yonder is gonna be the easiest bet. Because there's a whole bunch on top, I believe. Let's have a look. I haven't been over here too much recently. So I don't know if anything's changed. But I mean, it should be. Should be all normal, I would think. Can also grab charcoal from over here, which I'll probably do off cam again. We need to make some more gunpowder and stuff, and I had a lot of charcoal, but not a lot is a lot that I can get from over here. A lot. What level are you, Rex? 136. Yawn. So I believe... Oh, it's going nighttime. Gamma 3. I believe up on top of here there's a whole bunch of obsidian and crystal. Could potentially set up like a forge, but I think Batman Island's probably the way to go for that. Flap, flap, flap. Okay, so, and once we've got the Stargate, we'll make 2, because then we can take one with us and, you know, use it temporarily. Okay. Hopefully there's nothing too dangerous here, let's just be quick about it. So we need 200 obsidian. Okay, let's put that on the bed. Put the rock on there. We normally would throw it away, but I don't want to mess around too much. Okay, so now that we've got everything we need, we can grab a little bit of excess. That is rubbish. Where's all the good stuff? I'm running too far away from my bird. This is in a safe place. Yeah, I feel like we have enough now. We have enough obsidian to make scissors too, so we can cut this mangy head of hair. Not even weighed down. Not even weighed down. Let's have a little bit of a gaze around. We're going to need to get a bit more light going on. Any spinos in here? There are spinos that spawn in these. Oh, and there's silica pearls in there too. That's handy to know. Quite a few more than we had over in our other spot, so that'll be dandy. Quetzal has levels. What's more weight? It's all the Quetzal really needs, isn't it? We pumped a bit of speed, but we'll probably pump a bit more. But we want him to be able to carry a usable amount too, I think. There's a blue drop. But I think our base is in a pretty good location for as far as resources go. I can get pretty much everything we need right by the base. Especially now that I remember that there's silica pearls there. We might take something a bit more deadly over there, just to keep us alive. We could always go over on the Spino. He would protect the crap out of us. So we might as well chuck this stuff straight in the ancient bench. No need in having it over there. Probably should turn off our fab too, so we're not burning up all the gasoline. Let's take whatever we've got made in there. Everything's already crafted up, already taken it all. Boom. Boom, I really don't need that in there. Crafting, ancient. Oh no. That's not what I wanted to make. Oh, what am I short on now? I didn't really want to make a set of rings. Electronics. Curses. Well, I'll make up some, well, we don't really need the second one right now, so let's get the first one placed. Or maybe we could even place it on one of these. That could be kind of cool. I wonder if it'll fit. That's right, those take forever to craft. Why don't we test some of these lights? So none of these turned on. Oh, I wonder if that's a cycle thing. So this is this much light. Let's change settings. Intensity. Accept. Ah, that's pretty cool. It's way more powerful of a light. Doesn't necessarily cover a bigger area, but the area that it does cover is much brighter. Oh, it's a little bit bigger. Maybe. This one gets to kind of there on the step. Now... I do like that colour a bit better, I think. Pretty cool. Are you crafted yet? We need one of those modules, but we can get this guy placed. How big are you? I can't remember. This might not place kind of central. Could be kind of junk. Okay guys, so we're back. And we've decided to make a separate platform, I think, for the Stargate. So what we're going to do is we're going to make kind of a rectangle. So we've already placed the stairs, as you can see. We started the same way. We did a ceiling and then a wall and then a ramp and then, you know, I got that ready to go. I was thinking kind of a 7 by 4. And I've counted out the amount of ceilings we need, so hopefully it's perfect. Should be just right. And then we're going to put some railings around it, and we'll put the Stargate in the middle. So that looks pretty good. Pretty good. Got some railings here. That is not where I wanted you, buddy. get a couple more of these put down. It's looking pretty good. So yeah, they just wasn't fitting properly on the hexagonal shape. Snapping funny and whatnot. So yeah. Wait, I thought we might up on top of one of those rocks we might put a little kind of house or something where we keep all our stuff safe, because once we do our PvP stuff and demo this stuff, it's going to be gone. We're not going to roll back. So I want to have kind of a safe area to that kind of stuff. So let's grab the Stargate. I made another one, and I made another set of rings to get us up to our base wherever we decide to hide it. We can just get this to spin around. We might go one more forward. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks perfect. Perfect. So we need to put the 0 point module in here. And so it should be good to go. It should be good. Let's have a look. Shouldn't be anything in there. Oh, what's this? Maybe someone's going up already. I don't know why they would call it public. That's kind of weird. Let's have a look. I love the way that this looks when it goes. Let's watch it together. Ready? And oh yeah, look at that. The guy who designed this mod did a great job. Let's have a look where this comes out to. Somewhere in the redwoods. This is kind of a weird looking place. Doesn't really look like the redwoods anywhere that I've seen. It's not very cluttered on the ground. Let's have a bit of a look around. There's a Lystra. That's not really a redwood kind of dino. Some standing torches and stuff. That's weird. It's kind of off to the side of the map. There's a Megaloceros off in the distance there. That's kind of odd. Just chilling. He's the only guy around. There's... I think someone's built something here. Fishing smithy. A fishing rod. That's not a smithy you can get standard. I wonder if this is... Can't open this door. That's kind of weird. I wonder if this is something added by the Stargate mod. This is... I mean, it looks really nice. Can't interact with any of this stuff. Oh, we can interact with the storage boxes. That's kind of good. Preserving bin. Oh, there's some special bait. Kind of weird. Can we take that? Yeah. Well, we may as well take a little bit of it. I wonder if we can take it back to the real world with us. This must be some kind of Stargate place. It's off the map. I wonder if it still exists in the same ARK, or if I'm actually completely out of the ARK right now. Can access all this stuff. I can... Well, the more impressive. Can we make stuff in here? Yeah. Interesting. What else have we got around here? This is kind of a weird place. There's a little pond. That's kind of cool. Oh, someone's made like a little kind of wharf thingy. Guess I was seats, so it must be for fishing. That's pretty cool. I wonder if there's anything in the water. Those bubbles are kind of weird. Some fish. Let's have a look. Is there anything bad? No, no mega piranha or anything. So let's get back out of the water. Huh. This is kind of a cool place. Kind of exciting. We might have to explore it a bit more. But for now, that's, I think, going to be the end of the episode. So, if you guys like the episode, please smash that thumbs up button, guys. I really appreciate it. If you have any comments, if you would want to let me know what you think about my build, if you have any advice, if you have any tips, tricks, let me know in the comment section down below. And if you want to see some more, please subscribe, guys. I really appreciate it, and have a great day.